What up, G's? Another video from your main man Swazi Gold here. Today I'm gonna be talking about some life shit, listening to some Tech Nine. So, first question: have you ever been pulled over? I have not personally been pulled over before, but I've not been personally pulled over. But this one time we ran into gas, not a couple miles, about 2 towns over from my house, and so this dude stopped, got us gas, said he'd be back with some gas, and in that meantime, we were smoking blunts, and a cop pulled up behind us, and this fool's got like 3 roaches on him, and well, the car smells dank as fuck. And the cop fucking searched the vehicle, and we're like, he's gonna find it, he's gonna find it. Come to figure out, homie Daniel ditched the shit, and it was good, and it was a trip, dude. It was really a trip because I thought that cop was gonna find it, and we were gonna get so much trouble. Um, all right, here's one. So most people who are not 21, you know, they either lie about their age and stuff like that. Say I'm 18, some shit. People trip all the time about getting arrested and shit. Like someone's gonna call the cops, and in Colorado, you really don't have to trip about that because the cops got better shit to do. He sees you walking down the road, smoking a ball. That nigga's flying past you, going to get something because they got a call. They're not gonna stop to give you a ticket because that's all it is. It's just a ticket. You can smoke that bowl. That cop roll like, pew, and you're still walking down the street smoking that bowl. That cop ain't gonna care. Don't care if you're 21, if you're 10. Oh, if you're 10 and you're walking around, maybe. But, yeah, no. Personal experience, cops never really give me any crap if you just act right. Um, I I haven't been on in a while either, so I don't know what really else to do. I'm making this little video, kinda. Here's this question: are you still learning who you are? Am I still learning who I am? I'd like to say yes, because as each and every day goes on, you change. You're not the same person you were yesterday, and if you look at yourself from 2 years ago, you can be like, God damn, was I really like that? Like, holy shit, dude, you change over time. Whether we see it or not, you do. And it's the subtle things. Then over time, build up to be who you are and your character, and those change like on the daily. You're never gonna be the same person you were yesterday. You will always be a little bit different, unless you're in a coma or something, because I don't think you changed at all. Well, muscle deterioration, but that's neither here nor there. Uh, glass, glass half full or half empty, or is the glass all malformed? Ooh, the glass is malformed. Now that's an interesting one. I've never heard that last part. Malformed. I guess my glass would be all be. I don't know. I believe my glass is like not even close to full. It's just like there's that much in there. Like I could fill it up quite a bit. I keep filling it all day. I wouldn't get any fully. Well, a little bit, but It's the things over time. Crowds, small groups, or go away, I'm a loner. Um, when I was in my younger years, I liked to be alone most of the time. I didn't like to be messed with. And he also dealt with a lot of bullying and stuff like that. But over time, I liked small groups and getting high with my homies and stuff, and it just kind of came on. And then I started chilling with the crowds and stuff, and then I'll be blazing it, dude. It's just uh, what is the strangest thing you've eaten? I had eaten this piece of chocolate that looked like a turd. Apparently, it was an edible. It looked like a turd, though. I swear to God, it looked like a turd. I thought I was eating. Oh yeah, some delicious shit. Nasty shit. It tastes horrible. The problem with edibles is they taste so much like weed sometimes. If you're not gonna do it professionally, don't do it. Ever sold or donated your blood? If you haven't, would you want to? Yeah, that's a cool 50 and 20. That's a cool $30 right there. But sit there for 10 minutes. This is a cool $30. That's enough some money to go buy two bubble wrap and 2 G's for real quick. Monster 2. Mountains or beach view or the TV. I'd have to say the beach because I used to live in Michigan over by Port Huron, and the beaches are amazing. But I have to say the mountains are pretty good too, because like you can just look out and see the mountains so far away. It's so cool, man. And what I'd give, and I've been up in the mountains. It's hard to breathe coming from Michigan and all, but it's something that I've tried to work on. I don't personally know what I can do to help be able to breathe easier in Michigan, in Colorado than it was in Michigan. It's different. It's harder to breathe, and it definitely is harder to smoke. It's always been harder to smoke since I came out. What is the most memorable class you ever took? I don't, classes, but I can tell you, I had ACT testing a little while ago, and we're in there, and they're like, it's like 7 o'clock in the morning, and the dude's like, can't start the test till 8:30. And I'm like, ah. I was like, so, sir, can I leave for a minute? It's like, why? It's like, I'm gonna go smoke. Okay. It's like, I can't let you leave now. And I was like, come on, I could have go smoked a joint by now. And then my homie's like, word, is he bust out the munchies, and we're chilling there for an hour. Just, and then we start finding the paper under these desks. And we're like crumpling them up and we're throwing them at each other, and the dude's like, knock it off. But then like it was like all 6 of us throwing these balls all there. Mind you, it was a small group because we had time and a half, which means that like if a test took an hour, we got an hour and a half to do it. So we're just screwing around in there, like just having a good old time. And then we started the testing, and I passed out at one point. And then my friend pulled out 3 chairs and then laid down after his second test. We were waiting for lunch, and passed the fuck out. He was snoring. He was all snoring and stuff. And we were just sitting there laughing, and he wakes up, and then my friend rips the biggest fart in the world, and this classroom's like dead silent. So he rips ass, and it stunk. Oh my god. It was the most ridiculous day ever. Like, oh my god, that was so. And then we ended up getting kicked out after we finished all our testing. Like, last 30 minutes, they were like calling security. And it was just a trip, dude. It's like, you kick us out now after it's all over. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Seas. So, who is my hero? Violent J. Woo woo, all day. Woo woo. All day. Violent J, man. Straight up, G. Straight up. Straight up. Wicked clown now. What's the sickest you've ever been? I was 15, and I'm almost 18 now. I was 15, and I smoked a cigarette in my hand, and it made me cough really bad. So I was like, damn. And so the next day, I was trying to smoke, and I could barely breathe. And then as the days progressed, I started coughing more and more, to the point where every time I breathed in, it was an instant cough. Like, I could barely breathe. To fill up my lungs was such a struggle. I went to school for 3 weeks like this, and it finally took to my teacher calling my grandfather and said, hey, this kid needs to go to the hospital. He's sicker than a dog. Then we finally went, and I was in the hospital for like 12 hours, hooked up to the table, and I told I'm deathly afraid of needles. So when this bitch was about to put an IV in me, I said, I'm gonna take that damn IV. I told her, I said, I'm gonna take this IV, I'm gonna shove in your eyeball. She's like, you do that, we're just gonna come back here, restrain you to this chair, and you're gonna get in a lot of trouble, kid. I was like, damn. Yeah. I think this was the first time I took a tolerance break. It was about a 9-month span. And then like 3 months after this, I got put on probation, and so I still smoked, but it was such a trip because I had drug test. That's another video, how I passed drug test. That'll be the next video up on my channel. And thank you guys for joining me in Swaziland over here with your host, the Swazi Gold. And it's nice to see you guys again, and I will catch you up later. Pass the Dutchie to the left hand side, niggas.